a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey to a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, Dead Beats Radio.
Dead's dead, baby. Dead's dead. I come through playing Dead's dead. It's Dead Beats Radio with Dead's dead. Dead is dead. Comes through bars. Dead Beats Radio. Stand by for
Earlier this week, we dropped We Are Deadbeats Volume 4, which is a compilation of songs we put together with us collaborating with a lot of other artists that we like, and we're just stoked to finally be able to put this out. We've been playing a lot of these songs in our sets, and the feedback you guys have been giving us is amazing. So thank you, and glad you guys are enjoying it. We're gonna do a mix of all the tracks off of it on the second half of the show. But let's get started with some new music. On the show today we got songs from Abstract, Jaws, Nitty Gritty, Matroda, Wookie, and more. We're gonna start off with a song called So Dope by Back to Black and Cage. Let's go. Dead Beats Radio.
This is Dead Beats Radio with Dead's dead.
We're getting started in just a minute. Sorry, I'm running a little late. If you don't know, I would work out before the live streams. Sometimes I run a little late, depending on how busy the gym is. Damn, that's pretty fucking good. Some quinoa. Ooh. Made some quinoa. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on. Accidentally, all these. Damn. Why did I just pause? What the hell? It's weird. Okay, exit out of this. Okay. Pop this over. Did I pop the link anywhere besides our group? Let me see. 1 second. Oh shit, I didn't post the link today. Hold on. Holy shit. Sorry. Give me a second. I didn't post the link. Super sorry about that. Alright, let's give it a second now, since that I did not know that. I didn't post any of the links, so I'm gonna wait for other people to get in a little bit. Man. I feel the vibe. Y'all feel the vibe? I feel the vibe. And final place is my Facebook. Twitter. Woo! Woo! Sorry, I put a little too much fucking cayenne pepper and red chili pepper and my mouth is on fucking fire. Oh my gosh. Hold on, bro. I'm about to get this popping in like 10 seconds. Bear with me. I just forgot to post all my links everywhere. I was lacking today. Usually I post it before I go to work out, but I guess I forgot. I was too busy today. Fuck. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna let a few more people join this. Exit out of that. Move this over. Exit out of that. Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna answer just one question. Sorry I'm taking a little longer. I just fucking forgot to do everything I usually do before this. Bet. Okay, can X out of this. I will save it. Alright. Fucking bitch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and transition. Oh, what the hell? Transition. Ooh. Where's my mouse? There it is. Let's pause this music. Pause it. How is it? There it is. Excuse me. I'm disgusting right now. I was just trying to eat as much as possible before this all started. So that's another reason why I'll take a little bit. We'll start with BTC. Again, this is all intraday auction, intraday action. Oh, my mouse died. Wow, that's fantastic. Give me another fucking second. Wait. Also, while we're here, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's been fantastic. Welcome to another edition. Well, actually, not another edition. We got another dose of crypto rep for you. That's how I should say it. Whoops. Anyways. Okay, got my mouse plugged back in. We got the charger, so now let's go and get this shit. So again, this is all intraday action. this from the pure base understanding of how this is acting and how how far we've come up and stuff like that. It is almost impossible for me to say that this is held in internally like that. Almost impossible. The extension it's made to the upside has exceeded what you would deem for a valid ABC. And that was also my stop for that short I also took. And I took a loss today, by the way. Right here. I took a loss right here. I thought this was the top, came down. I was like, yay! Went to do my work, came back, and I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. Anyways, so it's almost impossible for me to say that this is all one move. In fact, I cannot say it's all one move because it just breaks rules. And if I'm gonna say that, then it's just leaving everything I've been trading with ever. So I can't do that. And so I'm gonna label this entire move here one move. It's probably not ABC. There's, by the way, remember there's a poke up here for 5. Didn't show on the 30 minute, shows on the 13 minute on this. And the way we consolidated and the way we extended so far is very reminiscent of a 5-wave impulsive pattern at this point. Not only that, but the extension was inherently bullish. Hit the 161A extension and has so far have held the 1.236, which is exactly what we call for once we hit these levels. And so I'm expecting at least 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to come up. Not sure how high it can run over this. And so what I'm going to say is going to happen here after this high is made, in validation to this idea, making this one last high, is breaking this level here. Let's go to the 13 minute to get more precise levels here. So as long as we maintain that level, I'm assuming continuation at the bare minimum. Bare minimum. Below that, then I have to assume we put up we did a complex combo, like a W. Oops, a complex combo being a WXY, WX, and like a triangle for Y, and it confuses us, and it comes back down. We have time constraints, as we always do when we're studying impulsive patterns, between 2 and 4. And this makes sense because I remember yesterday when we got this high, I was so confused. So confused. Because this was a 5-way pattern here. And then also I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was like, okay, this is an ABC. Clear ABC. Contracting flat. A, B, C, hit a 1-to-1, perfect. All of a sudden, little ABC there, pokes up, clears that high, like what the fuck? And it comes back down. So this makes more sense because now it's a 1, a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, leading diagonal. Deep retrace, but makes a 3-wave pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, truncated 5th. And then you see the rest here. Anyways. So the time constraints we're looking at would be 2, study 2, assume 2, which is this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. So my assumption is that we've actually made the low for 4 already, and we're actually moving up in wave 5 at this moment. And this is actually like a leading diagonal in wave 5. This ended up being it does seem like we do have time for a quick wick down and a move back up, and this 4 can be moved over here at that point, but it must move up from that point. And we honestly we can't keep moving up and then break down to that point. If we keep moving up from this point like this, then I'm assuming we're in this wave 5 here. If at this point we break low, we can allow that to clear that low for liquidity, I guess, and then move back up for this 5. So the logical play is longing this, stop about 10,060-ish, setting targets for a clear of this high here. That's based on Elliott wave. And then what I'm assuming is going to happen is this is going to be part of a B, and a C. And this will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5. Everybody's gets super bearish right here, and a moonshot. Bare minimum retracement we need, honestly, is right here. We don't have to go to this 382, which is the normally ideal retracement for at least any type of consolidation pattern for that same particular degree. But I can see this A, B, depending on this can come all the way down, retrace the entire impulsive pattern down, and still make that flat, and then this will probably break lower. Just at this moment, all I know is that we're going to have, if we make this next high, this 5th wave high, we're going to make a 3-wave pattern to the downside. And after the end of that 3-wave pattern, which how you trade this is, once you assume you found a high of B, you draw your trend line. And then you draw the C wave trend line. And then you make your initial buy on the C wave trendline break, and then you buy more on that B wave break, the B wave high break, and then you set targets for that high, and then boom, to the downside. That's purely based on Elliott wave. Now, let's go to levels. Remember what I said yesterday? Is that we're going to attack the weekly open, which we did, and if we're going to reject the weekly open, assume that we're going to come clear the highs. But if we didn't reject the weekly open and we moved above it, we're going to actually probably test the weekly highs. And so this is actually looking like it was going to happen. We tested, like I assumed, the weekly open. We didn't reject the open like I thought we would initially, and we actually broke above it, created a running flat right there, which was a consolidation pattern above the weekly open, which was a continuation pattern, which should have been. Unfortunately, I wasn't on the computer or around my phone to really see this until it's too late, and I was stopped out of my position. So that's unfortunate, but at this point, we typically don't really like to long underneath the daily open, so it might be wise for us to maybe wait until we get acceptance over the daily open. And once we get acceptance over the daily open, then that's confirmation that our Elliott wave count here is most likely going to be true. For one more high to attack the weekly high. And I'm assuming we would reject either really close to it or right above it. And if we are able to break above it and consolidate above it, then this is going to be wave 1. This is going to be 2. This is going to be 3, 4, 5, and so forth. Which I wouldn't know why this would happen, but just be on your toes. If you find acceptance over levels and stuff like that, make consolidation patterns over levels, and you have to assume a continuation. Now for ETH, let's go to ETH Elliott wave first. So the initial chart I gave us yesterday was exactly this flat that we've put in, thankfully. In my opinion, ETH is about to make a fucking run. One or two things. Initially, on the bar chart, this could be, some traders may assume like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. But looking at the line chart, that does not look valid whatsoever. This actually looks like an A, a B, and a C. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. This is why I said ETH looks done earlier in chat, because it looks like this can be breaking to the downside, and this would be a buy, and this would come up to one time. I was looking at a count earlier that depicted this possibly like a weird leading diagonal. Didn't see initially. This is like a 1, 2, all this 3. Since this is subjective, I'm going to go off this one because I have more confidence that this is actually a major degree corrective phase. And so for based on that, we would have to at least at a bare minimum make a 1-to-1 of that. Because it could be like a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then break up to, you know, whatever. I would assume more complexity, though, if this is indeed 5. Though. I would assume, like, another B. Yeah, let's see here, from there, all the way to there. No way. That would be insane. Very, very, very interesting indeed. The secondary option is, because again, this whole move right here, subjective. Like counting this low here as 1 is subjective. I could very easily say this is all one move, and this is a truncation, and this is 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. To be honest, as long as ETH consolidates in a 3s up here, I would have to assume bullishness. You feel me? And especially if we do this, break low like this, and make that, like, there's going to be a stupid divergence between this low and that low. on an SRSI on this like 4-hour time frame. Stupid, because look at this. Sure, this could break up. But I'm more assuming this is going to go down. And then break up majorly. $10-hour has nasty divergence. Same with the daily, I guarantee it. Same thing. On ETH 235. I think if you're talking about ETH. What's up, Heavy? I mean, what's up? I know nothing. Looking at levels for ETH. I would really like it to clear that high wick down. That would make me short it down to at least the open, which would fulfill our idea for our flat. And ETH could very well consolidate uptrendingly. As long as we make threes, I'm bullish on ETH. As long as we 3. If that's a 3, then I'm assuming that's a 3. Or if this is a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then that's a super buy. Because that means this is an A, B, C, or A, B, A, B, C. That's a flat internally, that's a C, A, B, C, like that. Sorry. That would be your flat, A, B, C, A, B, C, buy. Yeah. I'm with this on ETH. I really think that's a truncation. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going to be 5. I really do think that's going to happen. I think. Oh, I don't know. I'll see real quick. Hold on. I like this for ETH the most. So we'd have to find a low by here. A logical low by this time. If we can find a logical low and hold bullish consolidation levels, we'd have to assume upside based on Elliott wave. Which fits our idea here. That was weird. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick. Let me see if I can remember what I was talking about when you're referring to. I remember. Yeah. So, again, I won't be necessarily sure of how or what it would be. By the way, Dude, volume has gotten me in trouble a few times, so I'm gonna stop using it. Dead ass honest, like it's been useless for me in certain times. Completely useless. It honestly gives me more reason to not have confidence in a certain idea, or it fucking makes you believe something because it has like a bearish or bullish volume on a rise up or a rise down or move down, and all of a sudden it just fucking goes opposite way. Those are the so-called divergence on volume. So fuck volume divergence. Useless. So yeah, that was it. Now BTC. I think this is gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If this 5 happens to break over here, consolidate, like that, then I have to assume this is going to be 1, this is going to be 2, this is going to be 3, this is going to be 4, this is going to be 5. The structure on the larger time frame, I was trying to study it earlier, and the only thing I could come up with was that this all was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 5. This 3 is not done. The only thing, it's literally the only thing I could come up with. Oh, actually, no, I lied. 3 is done. I lied. This was 4 for some reason. This is 5, and 3 was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 was all this gigantic, like, diagonal type shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to be wave 5. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 5. Only if this happened. That's the only thing I could come up with. If we if we busted up here and started consolidating, which that's the only thing I can make sense of. In which case, I'll obviously be longing that. So we'll see. As of right now, I'm thinking it's gonna be A, B, C, and then a bigger ABC, and the real buy we're looking for is there. We could break these levels. It just depends on what happens here. Okay. Go to some levels. ETH, BTC on the other hand looks like a 5 of impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like for sure. Which makes me believe that that was actually 3. Which kind of fits that ETH idea. How about this? And value below. 025205. So far, Litecoin is looking like a sell for sure. Some pretty hefty divergences for me. Are we blue or red? We're blue. 2 hour, we're also blue, and the 4 hour, also blue. We're red on 4 hour. 4 hour suggests one more move to the downside, but that could have been it right there. But yeah, this looks like a sell signal to me. A, B, contracting flat. This can go to one more high. Be logical. I would expect this level to reject here. That's the highest I would like us to go in a short. Anything above that, I believe this will just keep going up. Yeah, I'm with this. Still. We'll see. We'll see. What's the daily look like? That's a pretty good hidden divergences here. 0, 1, 2. And it played out. You need daily closes over 81.25 to confirm it 100%. If we can close 81.25 on Litecoin, then this will continue up based on value range theory and that divergence there. Between there to there. Reject it, and it looks like we're currently underneath the slow line. And that's usually a good indication that this would be at least a temporary reversal. So yeah, I'm with this. I'm still with the sell signal here though. Until we get over this level, I'll have to assume this. Bitcoin, Cash. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulse. A, B, C. This looks like a 100% sell signal for me. Invalid over 440, 441, I would say. Yeah, to me this is like a sell signal. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, or like, this just looks like an ABC right here. This looks like a flat after an impulse down. You broke this entire range in far less time and complexity. From this point to this point, to this point to this point. The same point, which was here. Far less time and complexity. And so far we're consolidating underneath that. That's textbook value range theory. And invalid over a consolidation of that level. Only. We'd have to assume downside. To about 3.6, maybe not 3.16, maybe 3.45, but essentially this area. These are the two areas of interest for me. Whoa. Okay, thankfully Len finally listened to us, kind of. Looks like it will break up again, though, honestly. It's not really an aggressive sell-off, so don't. If you got a short on that, I would honestly close it. Not much has happened on ETC. Since the last time it updated, it just again looks like a sell after an impulse to the downside. Looks like a consolidation sideways. I'll honestly like to see it go more sideways and up, but because the smaller the consolidation and the quicker it happens, the means this could be trending like inherently down. That would be really bearish and something I wasn't really expecting at first. Wow. Talk about resilience. And what a hoe. That's crazy. We don't trade patterns in Forex like that. Like wedge patterns and like shit. Hefty divergence though. In a 4 hour. DXY though. That is absolutely bonkers. One or two things. I don't no longer think this is A, B, C like that. I think it's too far north now. Yep. So it's no longer this. This is definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. This all could have been one giant correction and it finally completed. This is actually like a giant fucking ABC. You know what? It honestly kind of makes sense. With like I need to look more into it, honestly. They do more research fundamentally, but if I'm not mistaken, the US dollar is a safe haven dollar, right? Or a safe currency, right? Like countries go to it, people go to it when in times of crisis or great fear and uncertainty around the world, right? Well, we kind of have that right now with the coronavirus. So that may be the catalyst to this entire thing here. And this actually might have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. 1, 2. This is starting for a giant impulsive wave 3, 4, 5. I don't think you can see that. again, I'll have to do more research. But it makes sense if I'm not mistaken. This does have a look of like a diagonal. It's gonna be like an A, B, and a C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of like it. I guess. So I guess I'm just gonna do this. I'm assuming we're inherently bullish now on the dollar. And in order to invalidate this idea, we need to break X pivots. And the X pivots I'm needing for this is down here at 98.73. So as long as we consolidate over 98.73, I'm assuming that USD pairs are going to have be bullish. Okay? Break 93, whatever, 98.73, then we'll go down. But until then, I have to assume we're bullish. Okay? So USD NOK might not be the greatest short anymore based on this knowledge. So we might want to be a little bit more lenient on our entry and not so aggressive. And just be more cautious and wait for a more logical setup or more confirmation. Like breaking back into an under range. Here's range. Here's the X range pivot that we would look for our confirmation based on this structure. So if we were to break down and below that with less time and complexity, then that'll be our entry to, that'll be our less risky entry than trying to short a top or a long a bottom, you know. That's more confirmation that this has it's more of a chance of being actually a true reversal than just trying to shoot for a top short. So maybe we should do that. I think we should. Again, I think I said we weren't really going to buy this unless we're going to break this level, which I... Not 100% positive of that. I hope I said that, though. Okay, when it comes to these correction phases, these ABCs, and when you're going to assume like a correction phase is going to happen, like I assume this is all one downtrend, all one impulsive move, and so we're going to need some time to correct it, right? The safest way to trade these is by having an understanding of internal structures. Like this looks like a internal flat there, so this looks like an A, a B, and a C, and so based on this knowledge, if this is going to be actually breakup for C wave, this trend line will get broken. And so you'll be a buyer on that trend line break when you'll set your stop underneath that low, because if it's going to be, you know, a continuation, that low will be rebroke and we'll continue down, breaking specific Elliott wave levels that we deem part of a like running flat or expanded flat. So draw this trend line. I wouldn't be curious to buying NZD USD necessarily, especially with the idea that USD could be bullish at this point. USD does look like it should have some sort of pullback soon, so that might be the catalyst for this little pop. But again, I wouldn't necessarily be buying that low just based on this knowledge of, not knowledge, but based on that assumption on USD. Maybe it'd be best if you just wait for this trend line to break to confirm this ABC here. Again, Euro USD, I'm still not interested until we get to this level, to be honest with you. I really think it's going to get a full retrace of this entire impulsive wave structure and get people really bearish. So, yep, Not interested. Disgusting. I mean, that trend line might be poised for a bounce, but I still think it's going to end up rolling over. Gold is absolutely crazy. Again, I'm not going to be on trading gold until I get more confirmation. This does look like it's going to end up breaking to the upside, though. GBP USD. I'm still with this. Invalid below 1.29422. 1.307 is the validation point in my opinion. They're starting a larger flat here on DPD USD. All right, I think that's basically it. I think we're basically done here. Gold bullish on VRS. Yeah, gold looks a little more bullish than we are all originally anticipated. But that's kind of what happens when everybody and their mom is on that trade. Everyone and their mom is assuming bearishness on gold, in my opinion. Especially amongst the alleyway traders, everybody and their mom was bearish. Maybe too many alleyway traders, so maybe that's the issue there. As long as we're over that level, we will see continuation. That's just how value range theory works. 0, 1, 2, X. X is somewhere in this level. Right there. We clearly broke over that. So based on value range theory, we cannot short gold. On the one day, we definitely have divergence and value range theory playing against it. 0, 1, 2. But we have to get all the way down here to be bearish because that's X. I'm rather playing with this idea up here. So. Yeah, I heard about that. That's pretty crazy in my opinion. Alright, you guys. I think that's basically it. If you have any last minute questions to ask me, please ask them now, and I hope I can answer them. Best to my ability. Sorry that I was kind of eating this entire time. If I didn't, I would be up to like fucking midnight, so. Whoa. That's spicy as fuck. See what happens here on BTC overnight. We must hold this level. If we break this level, we're going to come back down. This will end up being just an ABC. Because just because we hit the 1618 doesn't mean it's going to be an impulse. It could just be an A, a B, and a C. As of right now, it's the ABC. But it looks like an impulsive wave 3, 4, 5. But we have, this will be the low. So logical play is stop here, stop by here, actually, in my opinion. We can't break this high here and break that low again and move back up. That won't make any sense to me, in my opinion. Unless this is going to be an A, a B, and a C. Which is possible, but again, I just wouldn't, that's something I just wouldn't see at first or suggest at first, so. Trade safe, my friends. I'm going to raise the music. Get me any last minute questions, and I'll be happy to answer them, alright? And I'm going to go grab something to drink. I'm thirsty as fuck, and hopefully by the time we get back, I'll get a few last minute questions, and or if not, I'm good as wrapped up and out of here. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to another dose of crypto. I know you guys are addicted to this shit. It is what it is, though, aren't we all? Addicted to this shit till we make it to the top, in my opinion. That's how I feel. So I get where I want to be in life. The pursuit continues. The pursuit continues. It never fucking stops. Every fucking day, dude. The pursuit continues. I know this. I know trading is gonna get me where I need in life. I know that for a fact. It's just patience and continuing to trust the process. Like I took that loss today, which sucked. But if I take this, if this ends up, if our ideas are a win, again, I'm not long yet. But longing now would probably be super wise because we are now maxed out in time. And we made, in my opinion, a contracting flat there, an A, and now a B, and that flat, and now a C wave with that little move down. As long as we hold that level, as we assume that's my bread and butter play. And this will end up being, you know, if it's a win, then I'll cover that loss I took and get me a win on top of that, more cash on top of that. If I lose, then I get double tapped and I have to take a break for 24 hours. Trading wise. Trading wise. Alright. Voice music up. Go racing and drink. Peace out. Alrighty. Again, thank you so much. Oh, just I can see it. Right now, it looks like those gonna be contracting flat. I don't know. I would assume it would, though, man. My stop's gonna be like right here at 10:58, 10:50. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright, again, I appreciate y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you took anything from it. And or drop a comment if you love me extra much. On the upload in about an hour. Again, you can catch me on Thursday. We get another dose of crypto right for you fucking fiends. Gosh damn. Alright. And won't forget. We'll get it crack-a-lacking about the same time. 8 to 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And we'll see what plays we can uncover and to see if any of these plays have provided us any fruitation. Have a good night, everybody. This has been your boy, Social Motherfucking Navi. Peace the fuck out. Oh my god, dude.